close out our series on Black Music Month, we've taken you across the DMV and Baltimore, from hip-hop to the club dance scene and go-go music. Now we send you off with some smooth jazz. WMAR 2 News' Randall Newsom takes us on a journey with a man who went from student to teacher, and he had some legendary company along the way.
When Marc Cary puts his fingers to a set of keys, get ready for a lesson in music. And trust me, he's qualified to teach you a thing or two. That's because for more than 40 years, he's been a student, fine-tuning his craft.
How would you describe the feeling that music gives you?
Wow, it's life. For me, it's my lifeline.
And while he can play other instruments, the piano has his heart and his undivided attention.
What made me fall in love was just the ability to see everything. You know, the piano's the only instrument that you could see, like, all the notes.
And when you know where every right note is at the right time, that's where it gets fun.
I like to improvise.
A little easier to do when you can play to 3 different genres. Let's run through it. There's GoGo with his group Indigenous People. Indian Classical with his group Focus Trio. And he can do jazz all by himself. You might be surprised, like I was, to find out Marc doesn't do it for the applause or the roar of the crowd.
What part of the process gives you the most joy?
Oh, the daily work.
Really?
Yeah, the practice, the discipline.
Practice, discipline, spoken like a true educator.
I'm a teacher, you know, just by trade and by nature.
But to him, practice is just a chance to unlock a new level of artistry.
It's just the maintenance, you know, the daily maintenance that it takes to be spontaneous.
And wherever there's music, there's a space to give game to the next generation, even in his house.
Creating these opportunities is what keeps me going.
Now, let's talk about his favorite instructors. Distant learning from the legends Duke Ellington, Herbie Hancock, and James P. Johnson. As for in-person classes,
The great Dizzy Gillespie, I started in his youth orchestra.
Tutoring with Walter Davis Jr. and John Malachi, and then a PhD in piano, thanks to the vocals of 2 women who could run their own jazz university.
There's a lot of memories that I have playing with some of the greatest musicians in the world. The great Abby Lincoln. You know, I worked with her for 13 years. I was her pianist. The great Betty Carter. These women were very significant in the development of my career and many other musicians like me.
What they did for him, he wants to do for as many as he can. It's his way of saying thank you to music.
I don't think words could really describe the feeling that I have being a part of art and, you know, the expression of Black culture.
That's okay, Marc. Words, they're overrated, especially when you can do this. Randall Newsom, WMAR 2 News.